The news about Jungkook and Taehyung again became the center of global attention after the two reportedly enjoyed dinner together at a restaurant located near Japan's international airport. Although there was no official statement, the news spread quickly among fans after several eyewitnesses posted short stories on social media, describing a calm, warm atmosphere and away from the hustle and bustle of the public spotlight. In a short time, Jungkook and Taehyung's names again filled the timeline, sparking long discussions, detailed analysis, to emotional speculation from ARMY around the world. According to the story, the restaurant is not a luxurious place with flashy signage, but a warm restaurant that is often visited by travelers and airport staff. The choice of this place is considered to reflect the character of Jungkook and Taehyung, who are later known to prefer private and simple spaces when outside of official schedules. They are said to come without flashy escorts, dress casually, and try to blend in with the surrounding atmosphere. Some witnesses describe the two as sitting opposite each other, talking quietly, occasionally smiling, and appearing to enjoy their time unhurriedly. This moment feels special for fans because it happens amid a busy travel schedule and public spotlight that almost never stops. Japan itself has a special meaning for BTS, both as a big music market and as a place full of memories of various concerts, fan meetings, and important activities throughout their career. The fact that Jungkook and Taehyung chose to spend time with dinner together near the airport before or after the trip made many fans see it as a short, meaningful pause, as if they were stealing time to breathe before returning to the big routine as global superstars. What attracts attention is not only their togetherness, but also the atmosphere described as so peaceful. There were no stories of excessive crowds, no reports of noise, just two friends enjoying food and conversation. Some fans who read eyewitness stories expressed Haru's feelings, saying that simple moments like this felt the most touching. Amidst the fast-paced and demanding world of entertainment, seeing Jungkook and Taehyung sitting casually at a restaurant near the airport feels like a portrait of normal life that is rarely seen. That ARMY's reaction was mixed, but dominated by positive emotions. Many expressed relief at seeing both appear healthy and calm. Others discussed small details, ranging from clothing choices, facial expressions, to their body language, which is considered to indicate comfort and emotional closeness. The discussion progressed in a deeper direction, with fans highlighting how strong Jungkook and Taehyung's friendship bond has been over the years, going through trainees, debuts, popularity peaks, to various personal and professional challenges. The dinner also sparked reflections on Jungkook and Taehyung's often dynamic relationship. Both are known to have different personalities, but complement each other. Taehyung is artistic, reflective, and expressive, while Jungkook is known to be hardworking, dedicated, and has a high spirit of learning. On many occasions, they have been seen supporting each other, both on stage and behind scenes. This moment of dinner in Japan again reminded fans that behind the camera spotlight, there is a sincere and simple human relationship. Some fans even interpreted this meeting as a form of emotional support amid heavy schedules and pressure. Airports are often a symbol of farewell, long journeys, and the transition from one phase to another. Having dinner near the airport feels like a small ritual before moving on to the next trip. For ARMY, this image has a strong symbolic meaning, as if Jungkook and Taehyung are recharging energy, sharing stories, and strengthening each other before returning to the world that awaits them. With no official photos or direct statements, the story is kept alive through fan narratives. But precisely because of its simplicity, this news feels more real and close. There are no superfluous sensations, only small pieces of life that happen to be visible to the public. Many fans wish for their privacy to remain respected, while expressing gratitude for getting a quick glimpse of their idol's little happiness in a broader context. This moment shows how Jungkook and Taehyung, despite being on the cusp of global fame, still value quiet time and personal relationships. Japan, a small restaurant near the airport, and a modest dinner set the scene in contrast to the majestic stage and the cheers of the stadium. It is this contrast that makes this story so strong and touching, as if reminding everyone that behind the superstar status, They remain people with a need for togetherness and tranquility. Until now, fans are still talking about the moment, sharing fan art, reflective posts, and messages of support. Many hope that Jungkook and Taehyung can continue to enjoy small moments like this, without excessive pressure from the public. The dinner near Japan's international airport may seem simple, but for ARMY, it is a symbol of the warmth, friendship, and sincerity that continue to live between these two BTS members. The story of Jungkook and Taehyung's dinner continues to grow among fans, not because of the huge sensation, but because of the sense of emotional closeness that arises from it. Many soldiers feel this moment like a small piece of life that has rarely been seen in its entirety. Behind hectic schedules, non-stop rehearsals, and the demands of being global icons, they still find time to sit together, share meals, and enjoy conversations without an official script or camera. For fans, this picture brings a sense of warmth that is difficult to describe in words. Over time, the discussion on social media shifted from simply where and when to why this simple moment feels so meaningful. Many wrote that they felt relieved, as if the calmness of Jungkook and Taehyung helped calm the hearts of fans. Some mention that seeing the two enjoy dinner without major interruptions is a reminder that happiness does not always come from the grandiose, but precisely from quiet togetherness over time. The discussion on social media shifted from simply where and when to why this simple moment feels so meaningful. Many wrote that they felt relieved, as if the calmness of Jungkook and Taehyung helped calm the hearts of fans. Some mention that seeing the two enjoy dinner without major interruptions is a reminder that happiness does not always come from the grandiose, but precisely from quiet togetherness. Some say that this moment feels like an emotional break for everyone who has followed BTS's journey over the years. The restaurant near the airport is also a small symbol in a larger narrative. Airports are often associated with separation, fatigue, and long journeys. But in this story, the airport is precisely the backdrop for warmth. Jungkook and Taehyung are portrayed as unhurried, enjoying their meals leisurely, as if time is slowing down in the midst of a world that is always moving fast. Details like these lead many fans to imagine the atmosphere of a quiet restaurant near the airport is also a small symbol in a larger narrative. Airports are often associated with separation, fatigue, and long journeys. But in this story, the airport is precisely the backdrop for warmth. Jungkook and Taehyung are portrayed as unhurried, enjoying their meals leisurely, as if time is slowing down in the midst of a world that is always moving fast. Details like these lead many fans to imagine the atmosphere of a quiet evening, the soft lights of a restaurant, and a light conversation that may be full of small laughs or cozy silence. Jungkook and Taehyung's own bond is again the main topic. The two have gone through so many phases together, from a dreamy youth to the great responsibility of being public figures that the world watches over. This dinner, although modest, was seen as proof that their relationship was bound not only by work, but also by a sense of mutual understanding. Fans highlighted how this kind of togetherness might be a safe space for them to be themselves, without the demands of outside roles or expectations. Some ARMY even wrote long reflections on the meaning of friendship in the harsh entertainment industry. They see Jungkook and Taehyung as an example that in the midst of competition and pressure, a genuine relationship can still survive. This dinner in Japan became a kind of collective reminder that BTS's strength lies not only in music and performance, but also in relationships between members built on trust and empathy. That although this news does not come with photos or official confirmation, it is precisely what makes it feel more human. There are no camera angles set up, no prepared statements, just short stories from people who happen to see. For fans, this creates room for imagination and feeling, not for controversy. Many knowingly reminded fellow ARMY to remain respectful of privacy, enjoying this story as good news without demanding more. In the end, Jungkook and Taehyung's dinner at a restaurant near Japan